Amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Prince reaction video. I wasn't sure how my last reaction to Prince was going to go down. I didn't know whether people would be interested in the journey, because the truth is I don't know much about Prince, so when I do these random reactions, I never know if they're going to be popular. I never know if the artist is that popular, and I know it's just the truth, and I never know if people are going to be interested in my reaction to these artists, so I don't know. But I have to say, the feedback I got from the Prince reaction was amazing, and the comments were all really sweet. I had nearly as many comments on that video as I did likes, which is nuts. There was like 800 comments, so I do apologize because there was no way I was able to read every single one. And so before we even jump into this one, I do wanna say something. Because it's so hard to navigate so many comments on these videos, please do me a favor. If you want me to see your comment, if it is a recommendation, then please subscribe, because it's much easier for me to filter the comment section by subscribers only, and in that way I can see people who are regularly visiting the channel, and I can see what you guys are recommending. Because I don't know what you all want me to see when it comes to Prince. There was a bunch of recommendations. I think Prince even did a halftime show, so I wasn't sure. So it was very difficult for me to like navigate, but I think I found the one that most people recommended. And it seems to be this one, which is When Doves Cry. This seems to be the most recommended in my comment section. This was the one I saw the most. Most people said this is their all-time favorite Prince song. It's very beautiful, and it's one that a lot of you wanted me to react to. So I think this is what you wanted me to do next. But I want to go to the comment section on this video, click filter by subscribers, and see tons of recommendations as the most liked comment. So please, if you can, go to the comment section, give me some recommendations, and let me know if you want me to do some more Prince reactions. I will say before we jump into this reaction, there was an energy around him I still can't explain. And I've listened to Purple Rain again since, and I don't get it. I don't get it. There is a magic around that song, and I don't know if it's just that song or him, but there is something so special there. And I'm curious to see if it was just that song or it is him in general. So let's find out today. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Prince, When Doves Cry. I have to say, his sound feels like it is the sound of the 80s. It just bloody does, doesn't it? I said this in the last reaction, I'm saying it again now, like, he hasn't even started singing, but the instrumental, his sound feels like that whole decade in instrumental. Does that make sense? That was so freaking trippy. I didn't even know what was going on there. Like the background image. I just saw this like this face moving in the smoke.
The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling? Can you picture this? Dream if you can, a courtyard, an ocean of violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing alone.
His voice is completely different on this song. It like so different. On Purple Rain, like he had that croak that he has, but it felt much softer. On this, I feel like he's leaning way more heavy into that like croak, into that vibration in his voice, that like natural tone he has, and it's changing the whole feel of his vocals. Interesting, because the lyrics sound really like sad almost, like talking about like being like his father, being like who doesn't care, being like his mother who's never satisfied, talking about people screaming at each other, and this is what it sounds like when doves cry. But the song itself sounds like something you could dance to. It's got a very like upbeat kind of instrumental. It feels very funky. I feel like if you change the lyrics, it could be a party song. Ooh, okay. How could you leave me standing alone in a world so cold? Jeez, man. After what I found out from like reading the comment section, I don't know why, but that line for some reason just hits differently than any other in the song. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Is that actually Prince, by the way? Like, is he riding the damn motorcycle there? You guys told me that he plays... So one of the comments got the most likes said that he plays 27 instruments or something. What the hell? How? How? Like, how? That must take a lifetime to learn. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. This may sound really random, but like I listen to 80s playlists all the time. It's one of my favorite decades of music. There's an energy in the 80s that I feel like no other decade of music has ever had. And I'm being completely truthful there. I have never heard a Prince song in any of those compilations. Is there a reason? I don't understand. Is he considered like different? Is it because like I listen to 80s pop? Is Prince not considered a pop artist? And the reason I'm saying this is because I feel like he is the sound. He's that 80s sound. This sounds like, if you thought about the 80s, this is the song you'd think of. And it's my first time hearing it. How can you just leave me standing? His fashion is unbelievable, by the way. I'm not gonna talk for too long because I want to talk at the end of the video. But I've got so many compliments, but they're not what you'd think. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are. Maybe you guys can predict exactly what I'm gonna say. Is this his band? What is it about this guy? What is it? What is it? It wasn't just Purple Rain. It is him. It's bloody him. I wasn't sure because like I'll be honest. There are bands that like I'm not gonna name any names. But there's a few rock bands that I listen to and some other bands as well that I only like one song by. And I'll listen to their albums and I won't really like any of the other stuff. I remember there was one band that released a song that came out on like when I used to watch Skuz and Kerrang when I was growing up, and I loved the song. I thought the song was incredible. So I literally went out, bought their album, put the album on, and I didn't like a single song on the whole album other than that one song. And I remember sitting there listening to it going, maybe it's me. Maybe I'll just give the album more of a chance. And I listened to the album, I downloaded it, and I listened to the album over and over again, and I just never enjoyed it ever. And I was like, damn, okay. And there are artists like that, and I'm sure a few of you right now thinking there's the exact thing. Like, there's some artists that you guys like, but just songs, right? Not like full albums. And that is the case. I can think of a few names, but again, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to be rude. But I can think of a few names of artists that I would never buy an album. Because it's the same with like live performances. There are some artists that aren't incredible live. Like, you see them on stage and you're kind of like, alright, it's alright. And they don't have that stage energy. And there's other artists that sound even better on stage. Like, it's varied. So I wasn't sure if when it came to Prince, it was just going to be that song, Purple Rain. I was just going to sit here and listen to it and go, I love this song. But listen to another song and maybe I wouldn't feel it, right? And and when I say feel it, it wasn't necessarily me liking it. It was that energy. Because like I said, there is an energy that Prince has. There's a feeling that you get listening to him I haven't felt before. It's something different. I don't know what I would call it. It's like a feeling of loss and nostalgia at the same time. I feel like this isn't gonna make any sense, but I literally feel like I'm in an 80s movie. I feel like I've been teleported back in time, or I'm in a movie or something. I feel like I'm there, and it's weird. It's like his brain it's like his music takes your brain to somewhere else, and it's such a strange feeling. It's weird. It's like an exciting feeling, and I got that again with When Doves Cry, and I wasn't sure I would, but the thing I love so much about him, I think his voice is fantastic, but the instrumental is the sound of that decade. I don't even know if this is the 80s, could be the 70s, but it's the sound of that decade for me. It feels like the 80s. As someone who loves 80s movies, 80s cultures, movies based in the 80s, 80s TV shows, a huge fan of everything Steven Spielberg ever did, and Stranger Things, and a million other damn things, and I'm constantly, like, when I'm playing video games, like GTA, I'll have the non-stop playlist on and listen to old school 80s pop. And my regular playlists that I go to are 80s. I even listen to a radio that is the 80s. Like, I love that decade of music. I think it's so magical. I love it. And I can't believe I've never heard a Prince song, because listening to this man, he feels like the 80s. It feels like him. All of those songs, everything I've listened to, everything, they feel like this. It's like it's like, I'm not putting any disrespect on anyone else, so please don't take this that way. But for me, it's literally like going to the factory where the car is made. That's what it's felt like listening to Prince. It's like I've looked at all these vehicles and thought, they're all amazing. And now I've just like, they're gone, and here you go. And I've just gone there. And that's what it feels like. And I don't mean that in any way saying like Prince created the sound or Prince created these artists, because I don't know enough about him to know his influences at all. But what I do mean by that is I feel like I found someone who has captured all of those sounds in one song. Somehow able to take all of the sounds of a whole decade, squeeze it, condense it, and put it in single songs. All of those random sounds. That's what I mean. You combine that with his ever-changing vocals. His voice sounds completely different on this to what it did on Purple Rain. It's not similar at all. On Purple Rain, completely different voice. On this, completely different voice. And his voice changes so much on this track too. I can't believe it, man. Prince is so interesting. He's so interesting. He's so damn interesting. Fun fact, Prince not only played every instrument in the song, he also arranged, produced, and completed it in less than 12 hours. What? The guy is how? I don't even know how that's possible for one person to sit down, do the lyrics, do the vocals, do every single instrument on the entire song, produce it, make... How's that possible? In the video, it looked like there was more than one Prince. Are we not sure there wasn't? Well, anyway, I guess that's my reaction. I am incredibly impressed, man. Very impressed. Very impressed. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I already love him. I love that song as well. Something cool about that song. I'd really like to check out more Prince. I want to check out a live performance next. If you guys can give me a good live recommendation, I want to see what this man's like on stage. I got to see him on stage. I want to check out live. Didn't you guys say there was a Super Bowl halftime show? We could do that. Let me know. I want to see. I'll see what you guys will recommend. But this is a sound I love. I want to hear more of. Thank you so much for watching. At least I'm not crying here. Purple Rain hit so different. Man, Purple Rain was something else. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and Yeah, let me know if you want more, because I'm super curious about this, man. Anyway, that's it from me. As always, my friends, you right there will see me